Live! Welcome to Let's Make Cool Stuff Q&A live build / ask me questions and I'll give you answers.com. And I've just realised I can't see if you're talking to me from here. Please bear with me while I check the server. Doing it now. No. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, thanks for joining us. Oh. There's actually no one watching us talking to myself. That's alright. It's a good test. Hey, Benjamin! How you doing, buddy? Am I talking too loud? Probably talking too loud. Too much coffee. Okay, so first of all, first things first, he said, despairingly, while looking. Oh, there's a lot of delay. More than I expected there to be. I don't know what to say next. So, what I'm going to be building today is some Dragon Ball Z armor. However, if you'd like to see me build something else, maybe you want to see me build a helmet out of some foam instead, I can do that. I've got to build this armor regardless. So, tell us your questions. What questions do you have? Where to get the foam from? Easy one. Type in anti-fatigue EVA foam mat roll. You type that into Google, find the store that's nearest to you that sells that type of stuff. If you're not sure if it's the right stuff, click on the images tab in Google search and then you can get a look at what you're actually buying. Do it that way. Hey, Lawson. Hey, Catherine. Thanks for joining us on the first live Q&A for Let's Make Cool Stuff.com. See what you mean. Yes. Maybe some music while we wait. Shall we have some music? Is there some music? Just like that. What do you think? Hey, how's it going, buddy? JR and Dark Link. JR, how you doing? Thanks for checking out the show. Thanks for popping in. Yo, Dark Link. Kangorino Jack RK. Voss, he says. Of course he does. Wait, oh, thank you. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you. Alright. So shall we start building a helmet? Do you want to see me build a helmet? Or maybe the Dragon Ball Z armor? It is up to you. Just type. Tell us what you want. No. Uh-oh. My link has crashed. Am I coming in? Can you read me? The delay. Dragon Ball! What are my hobbies? I like to watch Rick and Morty. I think I've seen season 1 and 2 maybe 6 times in its completion. Can't get enough of that show. Can't wait for season 3. Used to play a lot of games. Not so much these days. No time. I work full time as an IT specialist for an online application that will remain nameless. And when I'm not doing that, I'm catching up on sleep. Watch YouTube videos. I love watching YouTube videos. And finally, making cosplay costumes for you awesome people out there. Sharing the joy and the love of the world, one another, together, etc. You did. You did, JR. You did meet me on the original channel, currently disconnected, which I haven't posted a video on in ages. But that's all going to change. Lots more to come. I've got a lot of ideas, including all of your requests. I'm going to incorporate those costumes into other videos. Hooray for everyone. Thank you. Your videos are great. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I try and make them as viewable as possible, as watchable as possible. If you catch my drift. 8 watching now. 8 watching now. 2 thumbs up. What? Explosion. Success. Can't believe it. Amazing. Echo. Echo? Echo? That's quite a time delay. Your videos are great. Thank you. Any other questions? Come on, you must have a question. You want to see me stick something together? Do you want to see me stick something together? Do ya? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Yes, and Friggin' Boom Toys are both in Australia. Maybe a collab. Friggin' Boom is a good friend of mine. I love the guy. I've hung out with him many times. Any opportunity I can get. Unfortunately, we live in different states. So, we don't hang out as much as we'd like to. But when I'm in South Australia, I visit him. And when he's in Victoria, he comes and visits me. But definitely more collaborations in the future. No doubt about it. The guy's awesome. He's a top bloke. And a snappy dresser. Thanks, Comics Armory. That was an excellent question. Cosplay Chris. You know, I don't think I'm familiar with Cosplay Chris. I'll have to check out his stuff. I'll have to put him on the list. It's going on the list. Cosplay Chris. You're going on the list. Cosplay Chris. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, he's got some cool stuff. I like his Star Wars stuff. Oh yeah, I gotta sub to this guy. This guy's got some awesome stuff. Thank you very much. I will chat with Mr. Chris. You can better believe it. Now, let's build some stuff. Let's build some stuff. I've got some foam here. And you're like, oh, it's pink foam. We're all pink on the inside. Come on. Don't be afraid of pink. Foam. I do. Oh, thank you, Catherine. I do draw. I used to draw a lot. In fact, when I was a teenager, I wanted to be like a cartoonist or a graphic designer. That's how much I love drawing and painting. My dad paints a lot. Acrylics on canvas, oil on canvas. So definitely, you know, right across the spectrum of just arts, crafts in general, I've always loved it. Whether it's making music, making film, making painting, sculpture. Yeah, I love it all. What can I say? I'm a big fan of the arts. All of the arts. Not to mention that you can't spell fart without art. I think that's something pretty special. What do you think? It's weird how I'm looking down like this. But that's where that's where I can see the comments from. Not just up here, but down there. 5 likes. I got 5 likes. Thank you to all the likers. And thank you to all the pikers. And thank you to all the friends that I didn't know I had you. Oh yeah, I was a big fan of Logan. Big fan of the whole Wolverine empire. I used to read Wolverine comics, and one of the things I liked most about him was the guy was, I think, 5'2", but a real kick-ass kind of dude. And I mean, you know, Hugh Jackman He's also one of my favourite actors, so, you know, I had no problem with him wearing the mantle. I think he did a great job. I think the closure was good. I liked it. It made me feel happy and sad at the same time. It was good. It was good. I liked the whole franchise. Was good. Even the crappy one was okay, I guess. I wouldn't watch it again, but, you know, it exists. I'm not going to hate it. Ooh, duct tape or Gorilla Tape. Ooh. I'll take both for 500, thanks, Tony. I'm not picky. They both do what they're supposed to do. Tape stuff. Who am I to judge what we call it? No, I have not. I have not used Pepakura for some cosplay. Do Zelda stuff. Let's make Zelda stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. I'm demoted. I get it. Mea culpa. What can I say? Demoted. But that's fair enough. But Zelda stuff. What's Zelda stuff? Like his shield? Or his sword? I can do his shield or his sword. Just got to fit it in with all the other build requests. We'll get to it. Definitely, I think, yeah. I think Link's shield or sword would be good. Definitely. Yeah. Spider-Man stuff. Ooh, yeah. I have, like, in the back of my mind, I have been thinking about how to make a web shooter. Like, but something that actually shoots some kind of web. And I've got a couple of ideas, but it's a little bit complicated. I'm trying to simplify it so that anyone can make it. And I think that's the key. If I can make it something that everyone can go, yeah, I can do that, then I will share it. But, you know, right now it's still in the prototype stage, you know. I can make something that can shoot something from your wrist, but it doesn't look like a web, and that's where I've got to get a little more creative, I think. A good one, that is a good one. Spider-Man stuff would be awesome. Sword or Triforce. Yeah, Triforce. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I can do that. Yes. Deathstroke is going to see the light of day. You better believe it. And I will post the shin and the leg and the thigh guards part of the build. I know I promised you guys a long time ago. A lot of stuff's happened. A car that decided to die, had to change jobs. It's been a crappy few months, and I haven't had a chance to really catch up on videos, but that's starting to settle down now. So now we can begin. We can pick up where we left off, make those Deathstroke leggings, make a lot more builds. I've got some Red Hood armor that you guys are just gonna friggin' love. I've got a Flash build coming up on the horizon. There's stuff. There's stuff coming, and I've finally got a chance to do that stuff. So, hooray, hooray! We're here to stay. 10 people watching now, 7 likes. What? 2 more people than before. 7. This is a roaring success. 10 people watching, and I haven't even started building anything yet. Whoa, easy now. Easy now, you guys okay? You alright? You're okay? You're okay. Yeah. Howdy, Mad Max. How does Thunderdome treat you? It's a hard world out there, Mad Max. And you better believe that around every corner there's a guy or a girl that's gonna do you harm. Run, Max. Run like the wind, mate. They're coming for you, Max. No, they're not. But thanks for joining us. Do you like a bat wing? I made a bat wing. I like a bat wing, Lynx. Who doesn't like a bat wing? I like it when it's crispy. Love those bat wings. Or even the flappy thing too. No, that's not working. Testing. See, I did try and do something snappy there. It backfired. Backfired bad! But we're still here! I put this picture up of... Thanks for joining me. Want to know how to make more than one helmet? Well, if you're going to make more than one, say you're going to make a couple, I suggest doing this. I've got some thick cardboard. Hadidi cha-cha. This is the basic let's make stuff pattern. You've probably seen it heaps of times if you've watched any of my videos. And I have seen it out there. I am happy to say that when I'm looking through other people's cosplay photos from around the world, I do recognize my pattern on occasion. I've got to say, I get a real kick out of that. Thank you for sharing and watching those videos, because honestly, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Honestly, you make stuff and you hope that other people are going to like it, but the response has been amazing. Even though I haven't made a video in months, I still get comments all the time about the enjoyment that people get from my videos, and that means the world to me, and I really appreciate it, and thank you. So, because I make a lot of helmets, using thick cardboard means I can use it multiple times and it won't tear. I found with the paper one it tears. So if you're going to make a bunch of helmets, just use cardboard instead, so you can do it over and over again. Next question! Ooh, Iron Man. All the way. Iron Man. I'm a Stark. Always. Do you ever go to conventions? Yes. Comic-Con? Yes. Yes, I do. I do go to conventions, and I enjoy them. But I haven't been to one in many years for life reasons. Busy, work, responsibilities. I gotta make that green. But yes, I do still do the Melbourne Zombie Shuffle every year. That is one thing I always make time for. I've got to say, I do like walking through the city dressed as a zombie once a year. It's you know what? It's liberating, is what it is. Walking around as a zombie, it's a lot of fun. So I never miss that. Well, today I'm going to be building Dark Link 34. Going to be building some Dragon Ball Z armor. In particular, Kappa's armor is what we'll be attempting to whip up today. So maybe we should get started with that. Should we get started? You want me to get started? Should I start building? Or would you like to ask some more questions? Or maybe I just play some music. Maybe we just stand here. You listen to me go. Oh, lost some viewers. That's bound to happen. Maybe something different. Something different. No, back. Something different. Should we? Can you do a Pokeball? I have made a Pokeball. I've done a Pokeball. I made a Pokeball out of a Christmas decoration, like back in 2008. Some of my videos, you'll even see the picture is a Pokeball. That was before this whole Pokemon Go craze. I was there. I was there for black and white. I was there. Saiyan. Hey, how much do you end up selling the Saiyan armor for? Here's something that's kind of going to bum you all out. On my Etsy, I did sell the Dragon Ball Z armor, both the one without shoulders and the one with shoulders and the one with the side guards. And Funimation sent me a DCAD, cease and desist. They said, no more, you cannot sell any Dragon Ball Z product. Shame on you for trying to bring people joy. So I cannot sell Dragon Ball Z armor on Etsy anymore. I mean, if you contacted me directly, I suppose we could come to some arrangement. But yes, I cannot publicly advertise the selling of Dragon Ball Z armor, which is a bummer because it's like, you know, it was very popular. A lot of people would ask me to make it, and I did make quite a few of them. So that's a bummer. Yeah, it's a bummer. But what do you do? You got to roll with the punches. So, you know. It's been a long way together in the hard times and the good. I have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. Thank you for joining Let's Make Cool Stuff, the show where we make stuff for you. What about making Dragon Balls? I would, but the dragons would probably mind. No, yes, Dragon Balls are a great idea. I was thinking of just getting those plastic balls and spraying them orange and then putting a red star on it. Dragon Ball. I mean, there'd be no weight in it. So maybe you could use something heavier. Like a billiard ball. Maybe undercoat it. Add a layer of orange metallic paint. Maybe a couple of layers. Then put on that red star. And then a couple of layers of gloss. Then you'd have a very heavy Dragon Ball looking like Dragon Ball. That's how I would make a Dragon Ball. I play guitar badly for 20 years now. I've been playing guitar badly. I performed at a couple of places, various places in the city and around Victoria. Back in my youth, used to be in a couple of different bands, very bad bands, very bad. But yes, I have done some performing of the live variety on occasion. I've MC'd a few things. Would you like to introduce the next person? Boom, 10 out of 10. Like that. 12 people watching, 13 likes. The numbers don't lie. Thanks for watching. I don't have a Nintendo Switch. Man, I wish I had a Nintendo Switch. A Nintendo Switch would be so much fun. I wouldn't be making any videos though. If I had it, I'd just spat then. Did you see that on camera? Type, if you saw me spit then when I talked. Tell us. Leave a comment. I'd love to know, because I did. But yes, I don't have a Nintendo Switch. Back to the original question. No problems, Master Mamal. I'm from Australia. Or should I say, I'm from Australia. And down in Australia, things get mighty tough. We've got spiders that eat crocodiles, crocodiles that eat penguins, and penguins that'll cut your throat for $5. Australia. I love it. Oh, practicing spider. Moved. Melbourne, Australia. Is the Ghostbusters cosplay. That's another one I have half done. I've wanted a Ghostbusters cosplay forever. Good one. But no, I do not have a Ghostbusters cosplay as yet. That proton energy pack, I know how to make it, I know the equipment I need to buy, but I haven't bought it because it's going to cost a lot of money. Well, a lot of money relatively speaking. I mean, you know, when you've got a balance of $20 in the bank, anything's a lot of money. Am I right? No, I couldn't replace Hugh Jackman. That guy's amazing. I'm a terrible actor. Terrible! Lines? Who needs them? Improvise. Assassin's Creed weapons. Yeah, I did try and make the hidden blade from Assassin's Creed. I never showed it because it was terrible. It really was. It was... Compared to the videos that are already out there on how to make an Assassin's Creed blade, I couldn't improve on that. I didn't want to just copy someone else's because, that's, if I just copy it straight out, then I'd be just stealing it. I wanted to, if I can improve on someone else's design or think of a different way of approaching it, then I'll make the video. But just, it's there. It's, the prototype's still there. And maybe one day in the future when I have one of those moments, a eureka moment, then I'll have another crack at it because it's definitely one that I've wanted to make for a while. Very similar to the web shooter I was talking about earlier. Both are based on the same principle, but the problem with it is it's too bulky. It comes out like that, where you want it flat, you want to be able to hide it in a jacket. So I have to get back to you on the web shooter / Assassin's Creed blade. Batarang. Yeah, well, you should check out freaking Boom's Batarang. He's making real ones out of steel and he's throwing them. Pretty awesome. I love your Red Hood template. Modify. Yes. Modified Mecha Batman helmet for my cosplay. Yes, awesome. I can't wait to see it. Send me a picture, Comics Armory. Going to make the leg armor weapons. Yes, I am, Aussie. I am most definitely going to make that. That is going to be the next video I upload. Will be the leggings for Deathstroke. That's a promise. That is a promise. My favourite tools would have to be, seriously, it's going to sound funny, but this pair of red scissors, they're so sharp, and I love them. I love the way they cut stuff. I can cut through foam with them. I can get them sharpened. I get them sharpened for free at my local craft store. They sharpen them for me. Yes, I like these. And of course, you know, you've got to have a blade. Mr. Sticky, the hot glue gun, always a favourite amongst the crafters. That's about it, really. And glue. Use good glue. We use cheap glue. And just use more. Batman utility belt. Yes. Yes, Justin. My aim is to do a whole bunch more videos. I'm going to change the whole dynamic. I'm going to blow the lid off this little puppy. See, what I'm going to do is make a video a week. And then once I've done that, maybe I'll set up a Patreon account. And once I've done a Patreon account, then maybe I'll do it as a full-time job. We can do lessons together. I can share patterns. It's going to be beautiful. I don't know whose voice it is. Maybe the Joker's. Darklink, he needs help with a halo. He needs help. Grappling hook, yeah! I like that, Mr. Bulbasaur. Grappling hook sounds awesome. That sounds, yes, ooh, that'd be fun to make. Oh, I'm gonna have to subscribe to this Comics Armory guy. Check it out. Nightwing costume, thanks. Well, Benjamin, I am gonna be making a Red Hood costume, the chest piece in particular, which you could easily convert into a Nightwing costume. Cosplay, chest piece. Batman gauntlets. Yeah, I got this gauntlet pattern. Oh jeez, what do I do with it? Got a basic gauntlet pattern, and it's there's this basic gauntlet pattern that I had. Damn, too many patterns. No, that's not it. See, organisation is the key, people. You've got to be organised. But I do have a template somewhere amidst the stuff. Not here. But yes, gauntlets. I can make them, and I will. Just not right this second. All right. So shall we start building some stuff? Could you make an EVO foam gun? Yeah. Well, like you mean like a Desert Eagle? I always thought the Desert Eagle shape and design would lend itself to foam rather well. Emoji mask. An emoji mask. That'd be pretty scary. I can't think of anything scarier than a giant emoji head. That would be freaky. If you could have a giant emoji head, but have the face cut out, and yeah, whoa, that would be freaky. I think that could be a good Halloween project. That one, just an emoji head, just bonk. Poop emoji, no, poop emoji. Everyone would call you shithead. All right, so let's build something. Let's make a build. Shall we build something? Let's build something. So for the chest piece, I use this stuff. This is for the top piece of your Dragon Ball Z Armour. The classic one, if you will. Classic. It's one of these square pieces. Can you see it? Can you see it? There, look at that. See, that's your piece right there. It's got these things on the side. That's the piece that's going to be your shoulders. You're going to fold it. It's going to go over the top of your head. It's going to come out here. Boom. You're like, how would I know to do that? Well, I got this pattern which you can download and stick together online. And that's going to show, there's a, see, there it is. You can see it there. That's your pattern. See? So that bit's going to go like that. Look at me! I'm a Dragon Ball Z! See? Now, the other piece, the other main piece that you're going to need for this is your chest. Which is just like this. If you see my belt, just, you know, the pattern's like this. It goes all the way like this. And that's the bit that goes over like that. And it's going to go, this is for someone that's a lot bigger than I am. It's going to go over like that. And you're going to have this piece. That's going to come down over here like so. The shoulder bits are going to come out there. That bit's going to go there. And your Dragon Ball Z all the way to happiness. Are you with me? Whoa. Build a full Hulkster suit. Hulkbuster suit. Yes! Yes! Ooh, that's a big build. Next giveaway. I am having another giveaway when I reach 40,000 subscribers, which is really not that far away. I will be giving away one custom piece of armor of your choice. What? It's the 40,000 subscriber giveaway. That means you get a chest piece, you get your gauntlets, you'll get thigh guards and shin guards. But that's coming up. That's coming up in about a week, 2 weeks time. I'll make an announcement. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. One lucky person will receive the whole armor thing. The whole thing. Dancing around the street in your armor going, happy birthday to you. I got all my... Take a punch. Yes, thank you very much. Alright, 10 people watching, 17 likes. Doing great. Alright, so now let's get down to building. I'll show you the two basic components of your armor. This piece and the other piece. We're going to make that other piece now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take this guy here, this one here. We're going to take it. I'm going to make some Dragon Ball Z armor. Alright, let's begin. I'm going to take this pattern, which you can get if you go to Let's Make Cool Stuff on the Facebook page. I've got the pattern. It's right there. You can use it. Sure enough, you'll have yourself some mighty fine armor. Now, how are we going to do this? How am I going to show you what I'm doing? Star-Lord helmet. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Gotta make a Star-Lord helmet with Guardians of the Galaxy 2 coming out. That's a great suggestion. Who was that? Mr. Bulbasaur again. You're winning with the suggestions, man. Mr. Bulbasaur. Good call. I like that. That's another great suggestion. I'm going to have to remember that one. Oh, you know my favourite Dragon Ball Z character would have to be Piccolo, I think. Piccolo. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you know, obviously Gohan and Goku are very, you know, very likeable. But Piccolo's the misunderstood champion. Poor guy's just trying to protect his planet. Namek sent their best. He lost him. Too soon. I do like Vegeta. Vegeta's a good villain, a good adversary. Definitely, you know. They built each other up. It was like, you know, it's a relationship that just kept giving. Even when you thought, how can it be? 6 episodes later, you're like, it makes sense now. Plus, you know, you couldn't have Trunks without Vegeta, so. Well, message retracted. Batman Beyond cosplay. That's a big build. Bat-Seal. No, Bat-Seal. It's a big build. It's a big build. Wow. Oh, just a moment. I'm going to check the battery life. Because, oh dear. Oh dear me. That's so good. Alright, bear with me. Just got to plug in some power so that this doesn't crash. Whoa. Actually, you know what? Here we go. There we go. Easy now. Don't freak out. There. How's that? Is that better? Now you can see the foam. Would you rather see the foam or see my face? Oh, dude, that is so cool. I'd love to see them. I'd love to see those. Alright, you're going to need some pins for this. This is your pattern. We're going to need some pins. Pins. I don't have any pins. If you don't have any pins, don't panic. I've got one pin. One pin. That's it. That's the only pin I've got. Ruined. Alright. Let's I've got to make sure it fits. Alright. It's okay. 7 now watching. 18 likes. Awesome. I'd call that a success. Alright. So now we've got to trace around this without moving it. Although if you do move it and you make a little mistake, you can always correct it when you're cutting it. As long as you're aware of it. So, let's trace all the way around. Hey, Cock, how you doing, mate? I have Instagram. Yes, you can follow me on Instagram on currently disconnected is my Instagram name, or maybe it's Forkverine. It's one of the two. It's either currently disconnected or Forkverine. I honestly can't remember. I guess I could find out. I guess you just look it up. Instagram. What is my name? Currently disconnected. So yes, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's currently disconnected. That name once again, currently disconnected. More than just a name. It's a lifestyle. Alright, so this is very dangerous. And tracing with just one pin. One pin, people! Do you see? Do you see? Okay. So, let's see what we've got here. Alright. Alright. Okay. There we go. There's our pattern. That's what we're cutting up. Snapchat. I think I'm Forkverine on Snapchat. Forkverine. Yes, Forkverine. I wonder what happens if I do that. Ah! Much better. Yeah. This is my Instagram. All right. Shall we get back to building this thing? Oh, look at my blade. My blades are broken. There we go. And there we go. Lovely. All right. Got a blade. One thing I've learnt from a lot of the other great crafters like Evil Ted Smith and man, who else? Well, a lot of them use sharpening stone, and that's going to give your blade a longer life. And it does work, although I do forget from time to time. Let's cut into this baby. Yes. Ah, yes, that's a blade of sharpness, my friends. It's a blade of sharpness. Behold the blade of sharpness. But my lord, the blade of sharpness must only be used for good. Silence, fool. I will use the blade of sharpness to create some armor for Kappa. He will wreak havoc on the universe. Don't you forget about me. Punisher costume. I love that. I love it. Punisher costume. That's actually a pretty easy costume, really, if you think about it. You break that down, it's quite achievable. I'm your 100th Instagram follower. Thank you, comics, Armour. You look like Hugh Jackman. Thank you, Master Momo. Graham. On Instagram. 9 people watching. Having lots of fun. Thank you, guys. I'm just gonna share the link. Share the linkage with some peoples here. Look at this. This is a present that someone got me. And I gotta say, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Not bad, huh? That's from the second Gremlins film. A good friend of mine named Maddie said, come aboard. Come aboard and grab yourself a gremlin. And I did. What do you think? I made this sword, but I never uploaded the video. What do you think of this sword? It's a Deathstroke sword made out of some hard cardboard, painted, glossed. Doesn't it look nice? Alright, do you like any other anime? Yes! I like lots of other anime. Trigun. Let's see, Get Backers. Big fan of that show. One Piece. Oh my gosh. What an epic journey One Piece is. I don't think I could ever get sick of watching One Piece. That show is awesome. About lots of stuff. All the classics as well. I mean, I've got Cowboy Bebop. I've got the whole set of that. Kira, obviously. Like, I honestly, off the top of my head, they're the only ones I can think of, but I'm sure if I look through my DVD collection, I'll be able to tell you a lot more. Yeah, I've always wanted to make some One Piece cosplays. I love the different costumes. See, now look here, I've made a bit of a mistake. I've gone too close to the edge. But I'm just going to smooth that out going to smooth that area out with a Dremel, and that'll look fine. That'll blend right in. You won't notice that. Alright. Oh, that's a bit sloppy. We all make mistakes. Let's just try again. There we go. Now we've got the flow. Now we're feeling it. Alright. Let's not rush this puppy. Let's take it easy. We've got to go over once more. We've got to go over once more. Alright, there we go. We are looking good, people. We are looking good. Look at that. Yes. Armour. Now the tricky bit. We've got to put on some lines. This is a tricky bit. Thanks for joining us, Marvel section. I am making Kappa's armor from Dragon Ball Z. I made Ooh, Green Lantern cosplay. I like that. That's a good one. Got to figure out how to stitch the lycra together. That's the tricky part. That is the tricky part. Alright. We good? We still? Yeah, we are. Alright. So, we've got said armor piece. Now, I've got to find my steel ruler. For we are making lines. Okay. Now, we'll draw them out with some texture first, and then we will cut into them with a blade and a heat gun. That is what I do when I want to cut. Oh. Alright. Are you with me, people? Are you still with me? Are you still with me? Are you still with me? I'm right here. Do you read me? Over. Over. Do you read me? No, that's not my good side. Do you read me? Over. This is my good side. Over. Oh. Follow those two people. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follows. Alright. Let's do this armor. How many lines is it again? I can never remember. Alright, first things first. If you're doing this by hand like me, you're going to want to measure about there, because what we want to establish here, alright, it says 32 centimeters, which means the middle is going to be 16. I want to establish where the middle is first. Now you could just cut out the pattern, I guess. You could just cut out the pattern and line it up and do it that way, but you know, something about doing it by hand that I like also. So once we've got what we've established is the middle, I'll try and just over 20, so just over 10. That looks like the middle. Just there. So we're going to line down the middle. That looks a bit crooked. We'll draw that again. Yes, that looks better. Alright. And then we're going to have to draw some lines across this way and that way because of Kappa's armor. If you remember, damn, where is his armor? Here it is. There's a lot of lines, and it usually comes out about there. I got another one there. So we go from the middle, we measure out where we think the line should go. I'm going to choose there, which is 20 centimeters away. We're then going to go to that side, make sure that that's 20 centimeters as well. We're going to go just a tad in from the collar. Actually, let's go straight to the collar. Let's make it nice and neat. Go there. Straight from that corner. Going to go there. Alright. How are we looking? Are we good, people? What's DBZ? Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z Armour. That's what we're doing. It's Dragon Ball Z Armour. And in particular, this is Kappa's Armour. So if you typed Kappa Dragon Ball Z and looked at Google Images, you would see what I'm trying to build here. And it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Okay. So we've got that. And the back is very much the same. We're going to find the middle. Once we've found the middle, we're going to start drawing some lines. And again, it looks like it's just under, it's 19.5, so probably just there. We've got the tip already. So we're going to draw a line like that. And then we're going to draw a line over here. Oh, we should measure it first. Yeah, 20 centimeters. Like so. Measure 20 centimeters from the tip to here. Just the tip. Bang. There we go. That looks crooked. It looks crooked! Damn it, it looks crooked. What do we do? What do we do? Do we panic? No. There's no need to panic. Don't be mad. We soldier on, people. We soldier on. Spoonful of sugar. And Mary Poppins is good as new. Spoonful of sugar. Mary Poppins is good as new. Alright, well these are just guidelines, so let's not panic too much. Whew! How are we doing? Are you reading me over? Are you reading me over? Oh, thank you, Master Momo. Am I saying that right? Mr. Momo? Alright. Now, we're going to do the lines. We're going to do those lines that go all the way across there. However, what time is it? It is 3 p.m. Saturday afternoon. It's 3 p.m. Saturday, mate. That's right. It's the future. 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 Wow. That's pretty full on. I wanna be the very best that Batman ever was. You punch me and I'll punch you. Batman go. Batman. Good one. Yep. You are saying it right. Awesome. Saying it right. I get it. Super. Saying it right. Alright. Now, 21 likes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What's my real name? Rumpelstiltskin. Cosplay of Dr. Fate. Yes. Now Dr. Fate it's funny you mention that, because originally that is the helmet I was going to make today. I was going to make Dr. Fate's helmet, but then I thought, oh no, I've got to finish up on this final Dragon Ball Z request, so I'll do that instead. But it was going to be Dr. Fate's, and I was going to use my Red Hood template to do it, because it just lends itself to it so much. Wow, that was devil. Devil. Daredevil mask, yes. Yes. Definitely. Dr. Strange Eye. Dr. Strange Eye. Dr. Brown Eye. Vinny. Vinny. Dr. Brown Eye, I presume. Dr. Brown Eye, I presume. You will suffer the consequences of a million farts, sir. Winter Soldier. Alright, so, back to building. Let's get back to building. Let's have a look here. We've got 20, almost 24 centimeters on that side. Oh, we're a bit short on that side. That's not good. It's going to be crooked. 23 and a half. That one's just on 23. Maybe bring that in a bit. Winter Soldier. I like that. I like that. Winter Soldier sounds good. Winter Soldier sounds excellent. Alright. Oh. Live. Okay. Oh, somebody said something. That's what I meant. Missed that. I missed that whole conversation. What was that? Oh, yes. Yes. Bane's costume. Yes, I have seen Logan. Yes, I really liked it. Yes, it was both heartbreaking and well made. Alright. So, let's talk about lines. Un, deux, trois, quatre, car. Car. Alright, so that's how we're going to do it. All the way to 21, baby. So we're going to go 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3, 1. They're going to be our lines. Yes. Yeah. Cable. Ooh. Now that's the whole Cable storyline is actually pretty friggin' awesome. It is a good storyline if you know who Cable's parents are and his time in the future and the past. I tell you what, it's a cracker of a story. Definitely one worth building. But I think I'd need if I was going to do something like Cable, I think I've really been thinking about investing in a 3D printer. Do some of the more complex stuffs. Alright, so we're going to make this straight. See how that looks. Looks about right to me. Alright. So we're drawing the lines now. These are the lines we're going to cut. If you're still with me, give us a yay. Yeah! Cyclops. Crazy. He comes back to Mama and Papa, Jean and Cyclops. How we looking? Just skip this. Do a... do a... tempting. It's tempting. Okay, what do we got here? It's there. Just a bit in. That doesn't seem right, does it? I'm going to make sure this is even, so 7.5, that's where we want the line to be. So we get that, and oh, that's not good at all. That doesn't look right. Sometimes I'm going to make mistakes. I think I just had 12.5. Again, one side is shorter than the other. Throw it out. Throw it out. Sorry. Start again. I'm just kidding you, crazy. Are you bloody crazy? No, we're gonna have to redraw the lines, I think. All right. Yes. That will work. Yeah, I've been wanting to make more swords. I got into a bit of a habit of making helmets because a lot of people wanted helmets. And I thought, well, I better make some armor to go with the helmets, and then so I started making armor. And I'm thinking I really wouldn't mind making just some quick weapons, like some Zelda stuff that was mentioned earlier, and perhaps yeah, some even Assassin's Creed swords. What do we got? 12 people, 22 likes, yay. Chat as Dark Link. Oh, yay. Okay. Now we must cut said foam so that it will yield to our betterment. But first, we must adjust this line so it does not shame us so. That is much better. Alright, we ready? Are we ready? Yes, we've done clean hidden blade. Yes, I get it. Cloud's fusion sword. Freshly Baked Brothers episode live. Yes! We should do an Freshly Baked episode brother live. Speaking of Freshly Baked Brothers episode live, if you'd like to see myself and my brother making stuff, making food, there's not a lot of videos on this channel, but hey, where are you? Yeah, there's 4 videos, 1 spider video, and a bunch of and 3 other videos you can check me out here with my brother making stuff. Making food. Well, just screwing around in the kitchen, really. If you'd like to see some stuff of me and Vinny Boosh, my brother. Here's my brother. Videos. Powder puff. Potato cakes. How to make hot sauce. We've done a lot. More to come. Alright. Still got lots more stuff to build. First, let's heat up this blade and cut some lines into some foam. The blade is hot. Oops, let's switch that off. Oopsie, 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 oopsie daisy. I'm just gonna run it over the top. Just gonna run it over the top. It's gonna leave a little mark. I'm gonna heat this up again. Is this dangerous? Most definitely. Do I recommend you try it? No. But it works. Run the blade over the mark. Release the secret. Now I could just try this another way, but I really don't know an easier way to do it than heating this blade. Or maybe if I had a soldering iron or a wood burner, drawing a line with that would work as well, I think. Probably a lot safer than doing it with a blade. And I suppose if I heat this long enough, it could explode. Maybe a tension explosion. But it's very effective for drawing in lines and things. I mean, once I finish doing this, I'm going to go over the whole lot with a heat gun, and that's going to separate. It's going to separate it even more. Now, funny you mentioned Joker, actually, because I've been watching friggin' Boom's Batman build. What if Batman didn't have a lot of money? What if Batman was poor? What would he do? You know, what would he use? I thought, wouldn't it be cool to make like a Batman or maybe a Penguin version of that? What if the Joker had nothing but what was on the streets? Then I thought, well, maybe he already does, really. His biggest weapon is his ability to not care about the consequences, you know? Alright, so now that we've cut some lines in, I'm going to go over the top of this. Now, if you've got a heat gun, definitely use that. I don't have a heat gun, so I'm using this blowtorch that's used to caramelize sugar on the top of desserts. It seems to do the job. You just got to be careful you don't keep it on one area for too long, or it will burn it. Whoops, it goes out occasionally. Alright, now you can see those lines starting to separate. You're going to get that classic Dragon Ball Z look. Alright. Let's do the other side. Yes. Now, Dean Prod, that guy's awesome. I love that guy's stuff. He has some amazing builds. He does some great work. Definitely check that guy out. Definitely check that guy out. I was stuck on a lot of I was stuck on a build, and I checked out his videos to get some inspiration, and he was so helpful. The guy is so nice. I think if you're gonna get into crafting, he's definitely one channel you should check out. Well worth the effort. What are you doing? What are you doing, hero? What do you want, something? What do you want? Sorry, my cat is just coming in. Hey! Hey! What do you think you're doing? Hey, what are you doing? What? Get out of here! Get up on out of here with my eye holes! Didn't you hear me, cat? Can I get a hells yeah for the Rick and Morty fans out there? I just subscribed to Cosplay Chris. Literally, someone brought him up in the chat before. Had a quick peek at his channel and said, now this is the guy I want to check out. Got some brilliant ideas. I got to check out that channel. So I've subscribed and I'll definitely be viewing his stuff later on this evening. Alright. Almost got this. Oh, quiet you. Alright, now we're going to go over those cuts with the heat gun or your blowtorch. Not too much there because it'll burn. That's ruined it. That means it's going to be a pain in the ass to paint over later on. But it's alright. Now, when we paint over this, these lines will come up a lot more. Try not to breathe in that stuff because that stuff is bad for you. That smoky stuff. Alright! Thank you. I'm making some Dragon Ball Z armor. Chris. Raptor Gaming forever! The gaming forever. Star Wars guns made from EVA foam, yes! Like Chewbacca's crossbow. I want that bowcaster. I want to make that bowcaster. That's definitely on my wish list. Is Chewie's bowcaster. And my cat. I'm gonna just deal with my cat. Alright, get out of there. Come on. Oi. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here, you crazy cat. What are you doing? Say hello. Say hello to everyone. Go on, say hello. Huh? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Get out of here. Alright. Whoo! Buddy buddy. Wubba dubba dub dub! That's my name, man, Chris! Okay. I will check out your channel, Mr. Bulbasaur. I will check it out. Is your name Jeff? No, my name is not Jeff. Mr. Bulbasaur. Mr. Bulbasaur's channel. Alright. I will check it out. 15 people watching! What? That's amazing! Hi! Hello! Do you know the Odd One Stout? No, I don't. I don't know the Odd One Stout. Alright, now let me just look at this picture so I can figure out what to do next. Alright, the lines have been done. Now, gonna have to rough up the back of this, stick it on the other piece, work out a few things. Alright. Can you pronounce my name? Alright, let me try and pronounce your name. Citiono Wibowo. Citiono, 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 Wibowo, Wibowo, Wibowo. Is that vomit? Is what vomit? What vomit? Is that vomit? That's not vomit. That's not vomit. It's hot glue. That's not vomit. Is this vomit? I don't have any vomit on me. I can make some. Did you want me to make you some vomit? Is that what you want, Jessico? Do you want me to make you some vomit? Nah, it's alright. I'm not making you vommo. Hey. You should do a predator costume. Yes! Yes! A predator costume would be awesome. Again, that is a huge build. Massive build. How would you do the arms? That's the tricky part. Because he's got his arms exposed. There's like a... You know, his skin's there. He's got that green skin. You'd have to use a latex maybe? I guess. The helmet would be the easiest place to start. Thank you for dropping by, Vinny. Give my love to the family. Yeah, you're right. I could just colour the skin green. That would work. Shirt and latex. Nice. Nice. Yeah, now the gauntlets with the blades, that'd be the fun part. That I could do, actually. That I can do. I know I can build that. That's actually a good idea. Predator gauntlet. With those blades coming out. Freaking blades coming out. You know. Yeah. That's a good one. I have the technology for that. But I've also got 2 blow torches. What? Entertainment. Yeah, you'd have to use some rubber bands or some springs to make them pop out. Soy el jefe del cosplay. Jefe del cosplay. Soy el jefe del cosplay. Jefe del cosplay. You're the guy how it's... Ah, thank you, Raptor Gaming Forever. I inspired someone to build? That's awesome. That is some awesome stuff. Alright. Do a 100-degree knife challenge. I've thought about it, but I was like, nah, there's been plenty of those. Make a Batman cowl from EVA foam. Yes. That I can do. That can happen. That will happen. Right now, it's Kappa time. Alright, next part of the build is we're going to want to figure out whereabouts this goes over the top of this. How we're going to make that work for us. Alright. We're going to position this there. Make sure we measure. We've got just under 8 on that side. Just under 8 on that side. Maybe a scooch there. That's good. 8. Make sure we got what? 3 on that side. 3 on that side. Alright. Now we're going to trace around here. Make sure we're happy with that. Okay. Oh, and you know, while we're at it, we need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of that. So that's where our line's going to be. Let's put that aside. Alright. There we go. Now, we're going to do the arch part here that he has. That's the tricky part. Alright. We need to figure out. First we need to figure out the middle. Where's the middle? Where is the middle? 40. $40, $50, 1.5. 25 in the threes. Yeah. All right. Now, next. Oh, sorry. I'm a dank meme lord. Really? Dank meme lord. Big fan of the memes. They are one of my favourite antidepressants of choice. I gotta say, a cold dark night when your brain's full of fright, ain't nothing like a dank meme to get you through the night. Dank memes, dank memes. You know what I mean. Dank memes. Do a gangster Spider-Man, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Ha! Your parents think you're asleep. Ha ha, sneaky. Alright, so I'm gonna figure out, trying to figure out where I'm gonna put this this additional line. Still got some lines to do, so I'm working out the abadabbas. Alright. It's all freehand. 'Cause it's free and it's Friday. It's the Friday freehand freebie. Alright. Next! Let's measure that out. So measure that out. Can I get a shout out? Cheap Spider-Man costume. I like that. That'd be cool. Alright, so now we've got this business. We've got to figure out how we want the lines to look here. Let's go with start. We're going to have a border around the bottom here, so we'll leave 4 centimeters for that, and then I'm guessing every 3.5 actually. Let's do every 3.5 centimeters. So 4.5. And that should leave us with, yes, perfect. Okay, so these are going to be our lines. Do a Stormtrooper helmet build, lightsaber build, Ultimate Savage. Good thing I drank some energy drunks. Definitely good thing. You gotta stay awake if you want to get things done. I'm Mr. Me6, look at me! Mr. Me6, look at me! Alright, so now, We're drawing lines, people. We're drawing lines in the sand. We're not going to take any more of this baloney. We've had enough baloney. We're switching. What the hell's that? To bananas. This baloney. It's got to stop. Baloney. 12 watching, 26 likes. I mean, frankly, the fact that anyone is still watching it all is astounding. Thank you for dropping by, showing your support on the very first Let's Make Stuff Live Q&A and builds. Milk's gone bad. Milk's gone bad. Well, you know what they say, you either get busy living or you get busy dying. You get busy eating or you get busy frying. Like a Twinkie. Like a Twinkie. I'm in a pile of Harry Potter Slytherin stuff. Nice. Nice. Yeah. I can dig that. You've been watching me since I had 1 sub. Really? I don't know. I think I was the first person that watched me when I had 1 sub. But thank you for your long-term support. I'm in a pile of Harry Potter Slytherin stuff. All DIY. Nice! I have been meaning to make some Ravenclaw stuff myself. Being a member of the Ravenclaw squad. Wow, thank you. I actually made that for my brother because he runs a food van that's shaped like a pirate ship. Believe it or not. I think it was pretty cool, Pokemon Master. I still spins me out that many people have watched who make Wolverine claws. Like it was the first video I made on that channel, and I didn't think anyone would watch it, let alone 11 million people. But that goes to show you, I guess. Yeah, it blows my mind. By now I'm gonna hit 40,000 subscribers. 40,000 subscribers. That blows my friggin' mind. 40 thou. How do you like me now? Yes, I'm definitely making more videos. There's no doubt about it. I had to... I wanted to do this full time. I had every intention of doing this full time. Unfortunately, a couple of things happened late last year. Right over Halloween, a car was ruined. The job I was doing at the time was not going to exist for much longer. So unfortunately, I had to change jobs, and I had to use all my time to do overtime to catch up to buy a car and a few other things. And so, but now that I'm a little more financially stable, I'm going to have another crack at this. I intend to open up a Patreon account and try and do this full time. But first things first, I still got to get a couple of videos up. Once I've done that, then you'll see much more cosplay videos, much more live stuff, and a lot more competitions. Now, there will be a competition coming. I'm about to hit 40,000 subscribers. So there will be a competition where you can win your very own set of custom armor. That is going to be first prize, and there'll be a second and third prize. Second prize will be a helmet. Third prize will be a helmet. I can't wait to have that competition, but I need to get a few things sorted first. Once all my financial responsibilities are taken care of, we're going to celebrate together. He shot gold coins out of the cannon, Mr. Bulbasaur. Alright, let's cut up this foam. Let's get some lines happening. There we go. these lines happening. Run it over. That's it. Next one. Next line. Be careful not to press down too hard, or else you'll just push all the way through. You just want to lightly run over the top so it burns this nice little line, and that's going to give the detail later on when we paint over the top of it. That's going to look nice, and you're going to feel nice because you made something nice. And isn't that nice? Alright, we're just going to wrap this up here. And if you go a little over, don't worry about it, because we're going to cover this stuff up when we put the border on. Alright, let's do this last line. Alright. I am using a tripod to live stream. I've got a tripod on a post pack, and it's just sitting on the post pack and just pointing down with my camera, with my phone. That's it. Make a sword. Really big swell. A really big sword. Make Lego Batman cosplay by modifying your Lego Spaceman cosplay. Yes! The fact you even have seen that makes me happy. I have thought about that. Like so many things that I want to build. It's just a matter of finding the time. And also, after a while, it does get rather expensive. I mean, you make one helmet, yeah, it costs you maybe $20. You make a helmet a week, starts to get a little bit expensive. And armor, this stuff adds up after a while. There you go though. There's your lines on the front, lines on the back. Not needed, I think. Can't remember. Man, I'm gonna have to watch my own video. How embarrassing is this? Because I can't remember how to do the back part now. Dragon Ball Z armor. Blah 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 blah. How do I do the back part again? Oh yeah. The whole back is lines. I forgot about that. The whole back is lines. Yes, I draw. I do draw. Draw stuff. Lots of stuff. Alright. So we got some more lines to cut. Oh boy. Alright. These lines can be larger. Let's just go with 4 centimeters at the bottom. And we'll do 3.5 all the way. 3.5, 7, 10.5, 14. Okay, so we're just marking out lines. Once we've done that, that should be enough. Make some more over here. 4 at the bottom. 7.5. 11. 14.5. 18. 21.5. 25. Is that right? That looks right. Okay, so then we put some lines across. We're going to cut into them again. If this is getting boring, please Tell me. I'd love to know if it's getting boring. Yes, I'm going to make a scouter. I like that you draw cartoons. I would love to see some. Cheap foam. I get mine from a place called the Reject Shop, which is like this cheap, hardware-y sort of place. It sells a lot of cheap stuff. I guess Walmart? If you lived in the US, I guess Walmart would be where you would get it from. That's probably the closest thing we've got. Price-wise, anyway. You can get it online. I know Amazon sells it. The roll-up foam. You know, it doesn't even really... You could use any foam, though. The thing is, you could use this. This is like in tile form, right? There's not that much of a difference between these two thicknesses. This is still bendable enough that you could make, say, two halves, and you could stick them. You could use the thicker foam. Like, yeah, I'll grab another piece. Show what I mean. You could use a piece like this. You could cut out this side of the pattern, like that. Then grab another tile, cut out the other side of the pattern, and then just glue them together in the middle. You could do it that way. You don't need to use. I use the roll because I know I'm going to make a lot of them. If I just bought the squares, it wouldn't be as economical, so I use the roll. But if you can't get the roll and you get these will work just fine. This will do just as good a job. In fact, it'll be sturdier. It'll definitely be stronger. So you don't feel that you have to. It has to be exactly this foam. Because I've used both types of foam, and though the thicker one is a little harder to bend, if you apply a little bit of heat to it, or if you're even in a warm room, it will bend the same, if not better, if not hold a shape better than the roll stuff. So anywhere between 5mm and 12mm is fine thickness wise. This stuff here is 9mm thick, and this stuff is 6mm thick. So really there's not that much difference between the two. It looks different because it's black and that's pink, but ultimately you could use either one and you would get just as good a result. But if you need to find some online, look for anti-fatigue foam rolls or anti-fatigue foam mat. Both of these in Google will bring up results that should be helpful for you. Should at least point you in the right direction as to where to get it. And some places have the black version of the foam, some have a grey version. Like I bought it from Malta. I bought this particular one. I bought from an auto store. I just bought from a store where they sell oil and, you know, hood ornaments and all types of stuff for cars, because I knew they had Plasti Dip. So I went in there and I noticed they had a roll of this and it was on special for $20, which is not bad considering it's about 1 meter by 1.5 meters. It's pretty good. It's anti-fatigue foam mat. That's what you're looking for. Well, EVA foam. If you go to a proper foam rubber store, just tell them EVA foam, anti-fatigue foam, foam home. Alright. The process is long and arduous, and many of the viewers will stop watching out of boredom. And yet, the male perseveres in crafting what can only be described as one of the finest pieces of armor of its time. Alright. Could you use a yoga mat? Can't you? Yeah, totally you could use a yoga mat. I've used a yoga mat to make the hoods and helmets. I've used a yoga mat at a friend's place one night. The only thing I found with the yoga mats, compared to this stuff, is you've got to make sure you have a good glue. If you've got a decent glue, the yoga mats are fine. If you're using a cheap glue, it won't matter with this. With the yoga mat, depending on what it's made of, it might matter. However, that being said, if you've got the right contact adhesive, like barge or something like this, you can pretty much stick anything to anything. So, keep that in mind. Alright. Now, let's cut this stuff up. Let's cut this stuff up. Final with the cutting. And then, I think I'll take a break. Maybe have something to eat. And we can start part 2. What do you say? Does that sound good to all of you? Does it sound good to the Let's Make Stuff viewers? Friends? What say ye? Does ye want me to keep going? You do. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. Alright. Next is this one. As you can see, I edit a lot of the stuff out. We've been at this for about an hour now. And we're not even close to getting it done. All in all, somebody says it takes about 4 hours to make one from start to finish. I usually do it over a few days. But it is nice having your company while I do it today. I will say that. Thank you. Sorry, Doey. I got a knife. I got a hot blade in my hand. It's hard to read and concentrate at the same time, okay? Super glue. Super glue. I don't know about super glue. See, the problem with super glue, it dries so fast. Contact adhesive, you've got a good 5-10 minutes to play with. Contact adhesive, I found you can lift it off if it's not fully attached. And then put it back on. But super glue, once it's stuck, it's there. Oh, I went too deep there. See that? Went too deep. It happens. Sometimes you go too deep. It happens. Hot glue, yeah? You can use hot glue. Super glue will work. But you got to be fast, right? You got to know exactly where you're sticking it before you've even put the glue on. You got to know it's there. And you know it's got to stick it on. Straight away, bang. Then yeah, sure, super glue, no problem. But me, when I'm sticking stuff, I'm like, maybe that's the right spot. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's it. And it takes me a few, it takes me a few minutes to sort of line it up properly, so I know I get a good stick. All right, let's expose these lines. The grooves they are. See, as you run the flame over them, they burn and then they evaporate. Oops, 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 get on fire. Get on fire. That's okay. Boom, we've got our lines. Yes, I have made some Overwatch stuff. I have made some custom, I do, as you probably are aware, I do custom builds from time to time. So yes, I have made some Overwatch stuff. What did I make last for someone? Let me look at my Etsy thing for the last Overwatch thing I made, which was, jeez, what was it? So long ago. Zaya's costume, that's the last one I made. Did make that for someone. Shrunkins, yeah. Shurikens. Where the hell is friggin' Boom Toys by now? I can't get his contact adhesive. Ah. So you can't get the contact adhesive. You can't get just normal. It doesn't have to say premium. Just contact adhesive. Like even something like even this stuff. Like some cheap. Like this is just cheap. This is contact. This is like no name brand. This is like just generic contact adhesive. That's all you need to get. This stuff is good. This stuff, it just, you know, just as long as it doesn't have to be any particular brand. This stuff will work fine. It's cheap. It's easy. I buy this one because it's in a bigger tin, and I get more out of it. But if like this, there's enough glue in here. Because like, let me show you something with. Now we'll let this cool down a bit. Let me show you something. Let me show you this. Alright, so you got this here, right? The thing with contact adhesive, this is the trick with contact adhesive, right? Okay, just get... No. The trick with contact adhesive, you don't need a lot. You really don't. You just need a little bit... Oh, there's a bit of texture there, that's why it's that colour. You just need a little bit. Just like, seriously, just enough to coat it and soak it in. Like that, right? You just get another bit of contact adhesive, another bit of foam, contact adhesive, just a thin layer, right? Just a thin layer until it dries. Now when it dries, you just let that sit. Alright, just a little bit. Just a little bit, right? And you wave it. Oh, alright. The thing about contact adhesive is if you leave it just even for a few minutes, it'll get sticky. You don't need to put a lot. In fact, less is more with this stuff. And once you've left it for a bit, you let it get tacky. You can feel it. You can feel it sticking to your fingers. As soon as you make contact with something, that's all you need. Just that little bit is enough to stick the whole thing together. Now, if I tried to stick that straight away, that's stuck now. That's stuck, right? That's stuck. It's stuck together. But if I grab some contact adhesive, so I grab this piece, right? And I put some on here, and I put a lot on, say here, and I try and stick it straight away. It's not going to stick. It's not the way this glue works. You got to wait. You got to make sure it's just a thin layer. You know, let it dry a bit. The time it takes you to put the lid back on, sit there, blow on it a bit if you want. You just wait till it gets sticky, and you'll feel it. You'll feel the difference when it's ready. Just waiting that minute or minute and a half, it's gonna stick straight away. You're gonna have exactly what you need. Boom. Stuck together. Stuck together. You know? Now if I left that now, that's gonna get it's gonna become an even stronger bond. But you can see, you can now bend that and it's holding together. There's a couple of little gaps in there, but that's because I'm not patient enough. And that's the trick with contact adhesive. Just gotta wait for it to get tacky. and not use too much. You use too much, it won't stick together the way you want it to. And you can make the world's easiest puzzle. What do you think? Katana? Definitely. Last sword I made, I haven't even put the video up, was a Deathstroke sword. I don't know if you can see that. And that's just made out of cardboard. It's just 2 pieces of cardboard and a stick in the middle. And I've cut a line in it and bent it and cut some holes in it. And boom. That's a good sword. It's a good sword. Does the trick. Sorry about that if you're wearing headphones. Should have warned you first. Oh. Anyway, thank you guys. That's part 1 of Let's Make Cool Stuff. A Let's Make Cool Stuff adventure. I'm currently disconnected. This is Let's Make Stuff. Thank you for joining us. I'll put another video out in half an hour. Yeah, this is just cardboard, Mr. Bulbasaur. That's just cardboard. I used, what kind of cardboard did I use? This cardboard. I just cut it out of this cardboard. It's just thin cardboard. Just cut the shape out. You see? The camera's a bit crooked. Cut the shape out of this thing. Coated it in some black paint. And you coated it, and then also I gave it a few layers of PVA glue or wood glue, and that also made it all shiny. Give it a bit of a hard outer coating, so you can really get in there. Somebody boy. Okay, so I'm gonna take a half-hour break, get some food, cause I got to eat. Should I leave this open, playing nothing for half an hour, or should I start a second live stream? Send us your answers now. I don't know either. Never tried it. Nothing. Die. A new stream. Thank you, AM. A new stream. That way I can let this phone charge. And you can all watch it gracefully. Once again, thank you so much. I'll leave this live stream up so I get some feedback. Half an hour's time. Part 2 of Let's Make Cool Stuff. Q&A. Live. With builds. I won't forget. I promise I won't forget. But I gotta go eat.